Mars has captivated the human imagination for millennia. Long before telescopes, the Babylonians gazed at the bright red light in the night sky and named it Nergal, the god of war. To the Greeks and Romans, it became Ares and Mars, symbols of bloodshed and power. Its fiery hue made it stand out, a celestial omen that something ominous as powerful lurked up there. But why has this particular dot in the sky always fascinated us? Maybe because it felt familiar. A world that seemed close, visible, and possibly alive. I am Sourashis, and you are watching Sourashis. That sense of intrigue exploded in the late 1800s when telescopes revealed what looked like canals on Mars. Italian astronomer Giovanni Schiaparelli mapped what he called canali, which simply means channels in Italian. But the word was mistranslated into English as canals, and suddenly Mars wasn't just a planet, it was a civilization. Authors and dreamers ran with wildly. H.G. Wells imagined Martians invading Earth. Edgar Rice Burroughs sent adventures to Mars, all based on what turned out to be optical illusion and wishful thinking. Still, the excitement wasn't completely misplaced. In recent decades, science has uncovered astonishing truths about Mars. We have found dry riverbeds, polar ice caps, and signs that vast ocean, lakes, and rivers once flowed there. Billions of years ago, Mars may have looked more like Earth than we ever imagined. But something changed. Its atmosphere thinned, its water vanished or froze, and it became the barren landscape we see today. And yet, Mars might not be entirely dead. NASA's Curiosity rover detected seasonal methane spikes, a gas that on Earth often comes from life. It's not proof of anything alive, but it raises tantalizing questions. Is something underground breathing? Meanwhile, the Mars Insight missions had recorded Mars quakes, proving the planet is still geologically active. This shakes the old belief that Mars is just a frozen husk. Add to the fact that Mars once had a magnetic field, which mysteriously disappeared, and you get a picture of a planet that once protected its surface from solar radiation until it couldn't anymore. Its atmosphere was stripped away, its climate collapsed, and its habitability evaporated. Mars rovers have uncovered their share of mysteries too. Strange rock formations, shiny objects, and even a peculiar shadowy opening in a cliffside that spark theories of a Martian doorway. Then there's the face on Mars, a naturally eroded hill that early satellite images made look really humanoid. Later high-resolution images proved it was a trick of light and shadow. But the legend persists. And through it all, the core question, could Mars have hosted life? Some Martian meteorites found on Earth contain microscopic shapes that resemble fossilized bacteria. The debate rages on. Are these just natural mineral formations or the remnants of ancient Martian microbes? Today, scientists are dreaming bigger. Could we terraform Mars, warming the planet, thickening the atmosphere, and even planting crops? It sounds like sci-fi, but real plants exist, releasing greenhouse gases, redirecting asteroids, building enclosed habitats. But here's the unspoken danger: radiation. Without a magnetic field or thick atmosphere, Mars is constantly bombarded by cosmic rays. Any future colonists would need to live underground or behind thick shielding. Which brings us to Elon Musk. His dream of a Mars colony via SpaceX has reignited the public's obsession. But the road ahead is steep. Toxic soil, low gravity, massive cost, and psychological strain. Mars wants to build a second home for humanity. But some scientists now wonder, is Mars really a plan B or a trap? Maybe the greatest lessons Mars offers isn't about escape, but about Earth. It shows us what can happen when a planet loses its atmosphere, its water, and its balance. It's not just a distant red rock, it's a warning, a mirror, a quiet answered world whispering, this could be your future too, if you are not careful. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. See you soon with another new video.